Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our new playlist that is Playwright Java Cucumber TestNG. Okay. See, previous video we saw that entire things like what are the basic information about the Playwright with the Java, right? Now we are going to see with our Playwright with the Cucumber. Okay, TestNG using that, and also we are going to implementing for page object model as well. Okay, how the structure will be there and that all the things we can able to see here. Okay, now basically I'm going to creating like a here project name. We are going to create project name. Under the project name we can able to see src. Okay, src, right? In the src we can able to see there are two sections. One is a main and another one is test, right? These are the two things we can able to say. Under this we can able to get for one Java, and test also will get for one Java, right? Now here under Java, we are going to create, there are two sections. One is pages and another one is utils. Okay. Pages is nothing but we can able to say home page is there. We are going to create each and every home page related web element in under that, right? Home page dot Java. And also we can able to say after home page we have for login also. Before home page we have for login page. Okay, and also we have for dashboard page. Okay, some places maybe it is there. Okay, and add to cart dot Java. Like this we can able to create for n number of pages, elements and methods inside these particular places. Under utilities we are going to creating like a you can create for any kind of methods like a constant messages. You want to write constant messages, you can able to store that messages here. Why constant messages we need to store? Because some of the locations we required for some message validation. Okay, that particular message we should not do for hard coding into the project, right? For that what we can do, we can create for one Java class, and there we can create the values, and then we can able to access. Okay, and then you can able to some error messages also. Okay, error messages, if you want to verify some error messages, that also we can able to keep it here. Okay, and some you can say some excel file access for, okay, test data reading purpose. You need to get some excel file. In that excel file you have to store some values and you need to read that data. Test data reading purpose you can able to use the files. Okay, and also you have some database connectivities. Okay, you need to establish that particular database things, then you can able to use for database connections. Okay, and some other things which you can able to feel that is making inside the utility, you can able to keep it. Okay, and here in the Java test Java, inside that you can able to create some step definitions. Okay, why step definition is required? Because before step definition we can able to say futures. Okay, in these futures, under the futures we can able to create n number of pages like a login future, login dot future. Okay, and also you can create for homepage dot a future. Like this you can able to create n number of futures, right? Each future you can able to n number of test cases. Each future file have for n number of scenarios. Scenarios is nothing but each single individual test cases. Okay, that test cases we are going to make it. Okay, then you can able to create for the each future file have some steps. For each step you need to create the step definition, right? For that you can able to create for step definition file. Okay, definitions file, and here you can able to creating for code. Okay, that we need to write in a by using for Java codings. Okay, and then we need to use for runner class. Okay, this is basically we are going to run our program. Okay, and also after running we are going to generating for some Excel file, HTML file and all we can able to use. Okay, and also we can able to use for some pom.xml will be there in the project pom.xml. This is having for entire our plugins which we are going to use for Playwright and TestNG and Cucumber plugins. Okay, that entire plugins will be there, and also under that and after that we can able to testng.xml. This particular file, what are the things you want to run like a suit wise you want to run, smoke suit you want to run, or you need to for regression. What are the files you want to run? Those are all the information you can able to provide under the testng.xml file, or you can able to use some default tags which we can able to use into the future file that tags, and you can able to run your code as well. Okay, anything by default you can able to do based upon your convenient. Okay, I'm not going to explain you for theoretically, and directly I'm starting like the my project structure, and then I'm going to implementing that my project how it will be look and feel. Okay, and I'm going to take this one. Okay, and here under this already which we have, right, and here itself I'm going to creating my new project, and I'm choosing for new and the project. Okay, here I'm going to click on Maven and Maven project. Okay, and then I'm clicking for next, and creating the sample project and clicking the next, and here I'm using for Playwright Java Cucumber. Okay, the same thing I'm going to copy paste here and using for TestNG. Okay, TestNG. Playwright Java Cucumber TestNG. Okay, this is my project name. Okay, now I'm finishing this. Okay, now you can see here my project got there. Okay, you can able to see, and you can see here nothing is there. Okay, now here you can see there is 1.5 it is there, right? You can able to use some plugins side, and you can able to create it also. Okay, 1 second. And here when you are adding time you can able to use the properties and all, and those things it will be use 1.8. There are two ways you can able to, here there is no specification about that versions and all, right? For here if you see 1.5 it is there, it is not required to 1.5, because if you use 1.5 it will be failure happen. Okay, click here and then edit and choose 1.8 and finish and apply and close. Okay, this is 1.5 versions. Okay, then here you can able to use for, there is a version called properties. Under this properties we need to write for project dot build dot project dot build dot 1 second, power is going. Source encoding Okay, and here UFT hyphen H. Okay, and here we can able to use for there is a Marvin dot compiler dot source 1.8 version. Okay, and also you can able to use for one more version, that is the target version, which version you can able to this once you save, right, automatically it will take that same format only. Okay, and you can able to both the things you can able to use, it will work the as expected. Okay, it is having some issue here, not understanding why. I'll check one more time that particular version concept. Okay, I'll re-update one more time. Okay, and we can able to use our dependencies, which I have already having with me. Sure. And this is my dependencies. Okay, and also I'm using for some build config, pasting here. What happened? Why it is stuck? 1 second, it is got stuck in my Eclipse. Now I'm able to log in and see now it is loaded, and you can able to see here Marvin dependency is there and everything it is presented. Okay, but only one thing you can able to see, right, you are able to set up only for Playwright and also Cucumber, and then you can able to Cucumber TestNG and TestNG. Okay, these are the things you are able to do it, right? Now, if you do writing and all, right, you can't able to see for running of TestNG because your marketplace you can't see for that whether you are installed or not. If you see, if you are directly go and write everything code, and if you are doing that those all the things, right, you can't able to run using for TestNG codings, right? I have already added this one. Okay, because of you can able to see TestNG for Eclipse, it is there. Okay, in your case it will not be there. This Cucumber also there because I have added. Okay, while in case if you are not able to see while running time, maybe you are not able to run your code as expected. Because of that, maybe it will be a failed. Okay, and you can see that based upon that you can able to change your code as well. Okay, now we are going to write our futures. A future we are going to write in the TestNG Java location. We are going to create one package. Okay, that is called futures, right? I'm naming as a futures, and here I'm going to writing for my login future. Okay, first I'm going to write for the sorry, we need to choose as a file, and I'm going to use for login login dot a future. We have to mention for future, otherwise it will not work as expected. Okay. Now my future is ready. You can able to comment everything. Okay. Whatever you want, you can able to comment here. If you don't want, you can delete as well. This comments is not mandatory. Okay. Tags will be there, remaining everything will be there. Okay. Test outlet we can able to see in the next video sessions. Okay. And the future I'm going to writing for login functionality. Okay. This all the thing is not required. Scenario I'm going to write for valid login, and I'm going to write for my given functionality user launch the application, user able to launch the application. Okay, now I need to use for my when condition user logs with the valid username and password. Okay, and remaining two is not required. And then I'm going to use the then operation. User should see the dashboard. Okay. These are the my future file steps. Okay. This is the future and this is my scenario. This is a one particular test case which is a valid username and password case. Okay. You can able to create one future n number of scenarios based upon your convenient and based upon your story also. Okay. Sorry. Now inside that we need to create one particular file. Okay, that is a step definition file which we have discussed, right? That is the one we need to use. For this a new package we need to choose, because here while creating here see step definition file we have used, right? This step definition file we need to use. Okay, now I'm going to use for my step definition file. Okay, under this step definition file we need to create our steps, right? For that, what step definition, what steps we need to create? Login steps, right? I'm going to use for login steps. Okay. And here we are not going to choose for any public. We are going to create. Now I'm going to create only for steps. Okay. Don't worry about that page object model, and that I will show you in the next version. Okay. And here we can able to create my steps. Before creating the steps, see here at the rate a given, right? Now given if you use for here, there is a two things it is there. One is Cucumber Java en, and the value is there. Okay, you can use that or you can use directly this one. Okay, next time if you want to use then it will be there, and some of the things will be comes then, and you can able to see gives a sorry, it is a why gives is coming. Given okay, first one. Okay, and here you can copy my future file, which is the step it is there. This is the one. Okay, I'm copying this and pasting here. Okay, and then I need to write the public void launch app. Okay, this is the name I'm providing. Okay, And then next one is we have for when condition. Okay, and at the rate of when. Okay, if you see right, again it is going to the same location. I don't want to go for again and again the same, and I'll give you here a star. If I give the star, automatically this will be gone, right? And we need to write what is the when, and here is username and password. Username and password it is there, and I'm going to use for public again void login page. Okay, and this is my one. And last one is then condition, and here I'm going to see for my dashboard. Okay, dashboard it is there. Public void verify verify dashboard. Okay, these are the methods it is there. Okay, now if I run automatically, this all the things will be executed as expected. Now I'm going to use for sysout, and here I'm going to use for launching my web application. Okay, and here is login application with the valid username and password. And next dashboard is displayed. Okay, now you can see these are the things. And now the final step we need to use for our runner class, right? What runner class we need to use? Inside that runner we need to use runners. Inside the runners we need to use the test runner. Okay, now I'm going to use for here my new package, that is a runners. Okay, this runners, inside the runners I'm going to create the test runner Java. Okay, my file is test runner. Okay, test runner, and here we need to use for my runner class, right? How to use my runner class? Before that we need to extract my abstract TestNG cucumber extracted. Okay, extends abstract TestNG cucumbers. Okay, that we have done. Okay, now next one is the most important one is here we need to use the cucumber options at the rate cucumber options. Okay, these options, based upon these options only we are going to running. Okay, what options we required? First we required for futures. Okay, what are the futures we are going to use? That futures colon sorry is equal to, and then we need to use for my double quotation, and here which futures we need to use? src test Java. Under this we are using for features, right? That we need to mention src slash test slash Java. Okay, slash features. Okay, you need to mention this exact name which you have provided here. If spelling mistake also is happen means then it will not run. Okay, under that what all the features it is presented, everything it will take. Okay, the next one is glue. Glue is basically to running purpose. Okay, what running purpose you need to use? What are the features we are creating? All the features step definitions we are providing, right? That all the step definition must be identified. If it is not identified, then we can't able to run. Okay, For that step definition folders, we need to specify. Now I'm going to use for step definitions. Okay, this is my step definitions. Okay, then we need to use our plugin. What plugin we need to use? This is basically using for HTML page, Cucumber HTML page creation purpose, report creation purpose. Okay, plugin. Now equal to two square braces. Inside that we need to provide two argument. One is what type of pretty, okay, and then comma, and what is the format of we are expecting. Okay, I'm expecting for HTML. Okay, this will change into the future also. Okay, target location, we need to use the target location. This is the target location, right? This is the folder I'm expecting to display the value. After extracting, see, there is no data. Okay, now target location I have to use for Cucumber hyphen reports. Okay, I'm saving here. Then there is a one function that is a mo monochrome. Okay, chrome as by default we are mentioning for true. Okay, save. Okay, we are running this. Okay, now if you run, right, now I'm running this one. See, now automatically it is there for TestNG because I have already installed. Now if I run this one, see, it is there and it is got passed. Okay, everything is got passed. In case if you are not seeing TestNG here, what you have to do? Click on helps and click on for install new softwares. Okay, install new software and here click on add. Okay, click on add and here you need to use for test ng and then here you need to use for one URL. That URL is basically this one. I'll copy in the notepad. https://testng.org/testng hyphen eclipse hyphen update hyphen site. This is the URL you have to use here. Okay, once you add it, then click on add function and it will give you for one TestNG location. Click on next and next, then it will give you for it will load, it will download, it will take more time. Okay, it will take more time to load that entire things, then you can able to use it. Okay, for your reference, again I'm using for TestNG and here is this one and add and it will show like this. Click on select and click on next. Okay, it will download for everything. Okay, what all the dependencies for a TestNG it is there, right? Everything it will download. Okay, now I'm canceling here because I have already. Okay, if you click, it will give you for three different options. Okay, and that you need to choose for only for TestNG. Okay, don't choose for anything, only choose for TestNG. Okay, once you choose the TestNG, you can able to click on next and finish it and automatically it will add into your project and then you can able to run it. Okay, remember that in case if you are not able to see while you are right click and see TestNG is there, right? In case if you are not seeing this option, if you see the option but you are not able to run it, then again there is a problem called you are not able to add properly. Okay, properly TestNG. Now again use the same step which I have shown you. Same step you can able to use, then you can able to get that exact things. Okay. Now I'm refreshing this one. You can see target got extracted and you can see, oh, target it is not there. Why? It should provide some TestNG output. Yes. See, now it is the Cucumber, it is there. If you see, there is a Cucumber file, it is presented. Okay. The data extracted. And also there is another one, there is a TestNG report. This is emailable. Okay. And you can open this file location where exactly it is there. and you can open, right? This entire file will be open into uh, emailable email, and both the files will be there. Okay, I'll open documents, and here Playwright and Cucumber and reports, and here see, this is my TestNG report. Okay, and default report will be there. Okay, you can theme also it will change. Okay, show the steps, you can see what the step is running and everything, all the things it will be shown. Okay, and also you can able to see emailable report will be there, and you can able to see emailable report. This is the valid username and two different kind of things, and running the scenarios, everything will be displayed here. Okay, two things. And if you go back here and if you see for target location, and this is the Cucumber reporter. Okay, I'm using for here. Where is the Chrome? I'll use the Firefox. You can see. And this is my Cucumber report. You can see here that my file it is there. This is my steps. We can able to get for Cucumber and which window version and which Java version, which Cucumber version, how much seconds it is saying, and the percentage, everything it will give you for in details of Cucumber report. Okay, this is the default Cucumber report, and that is TestNG report. This is Cucumber report. Both the things you can able to get one time because we are already generated for both the reports. Even TestNG it is provided for a runner class and all. Okay, and you can able to see the pass percentage image also, they are like small tick icon, it is there, small tick icon. Okay, if it is pass tick, it will be there automatically in the report section. Okay, this all about for setup and running for small. I hope it this entire information for you, and thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.